Hey, what's up everybody, Nexel here. Today we're playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and we've got a special video for you today. So for those who have been following my account, you know that I've been playing this game for about 1,850 plus days. And it's actually always been a bucket list item of mine to receive a top solo crown from the Vulpes Union ever since this game began way back in 2016. So what happened is that actually a few members of the community banded together and created this group that was really a 1 week group just to do raids, just to do our best to achieve a few goals, with one of those goals being for me to hopefully receive my first ever solo crown. So let's go ahead and log in and then I'll talk a little bit more about what actually happened. This is my first time logging in for the day. It is literally an hour right before reset. So this is my first time watching it. I did want to see it. I did want to record it and make sure that I got it on video. So let's go ahead, take a look and see if we actually made it. So here we go, we're logging in. I'm actually super excited about this because this is like my first ever crown and the game is about to end in about a month, about 2-ish months, since I think they pushed back the end date to June 16th, I think. I don't know if it's for global, but I'm pretty sure they announced it for JP. So let's go ahead, let's log in. Last night, right before reset, right before it came around, I believe I was in second place, which is absolutely crazy since we were trying to crack top 5, but we ended up number 2 right before reset. Now I like to know, I believe that seeing is believing, you know what I mean? I like to know for sure. So let's go ahead, let's log on. This is the first time I'm logging in for the day, and let's take a look. All right, so they always start off with the union rankings. No, they start in with the login bonuses. So first we get the login bonus. So actually 1,836 days, that's where we're at right now. Let's take a look at these union rankings because I got a glimpse of them earlier. And first of all, how insane is that? Vulpes at 5.4 quadrillion lux. What kind of number is that? I don't think I've seen it that big in so long. Like I think last week it was around the 3 quadrillion number. So first of all, crazy stuff right here. That is a huge lux gain. And then on top of that, we actually see that Anguis did better than Unicornus this week. So crazy stuff going on this week. But this is the union ranking. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the solo ranking. And there we are at number 2. What a crazy week. I literally got like the bare minimum amount of sleep to stay functional. It was a super crazy week where I was either farming the boss or I was doing the story questing, and I like leveled up a bunch of Keyblades to level 60, used a lot of resources, did a lot of pulls trying to get that Mom Xion, which is super good for raids. So awesome. For the first and only time ever, I get to see myself in this parade, which again was a goal since day 1. Once they started showing that they displayed the top 5 people for the week, it was always a goal. So it's super awesome. I know this is going to sound really cheesy, but I also tried to put on my favorite in-game outfit so that way it would show up in the parade. And honestly, this is just super exciting to finally see myself not in just the parade, but the Vulpes parade. Out of all of the unions for it to happen in, Vulpes, which has always been the top lux gainer the entire game. I don't even remember if there was a time where Vulpes fell to second. It might have happened once. I think it might have only happened once. But to rank this high in this union is a very special moment for me. So let's go ahead, let's make sure we got that screenshot for sure, and then let's take a look at the rewards for the rankings. So if we go into the game itself and we wait for it to log in. So first of all, we get the new raid boards, which is pretty cool because we got a new raid boss. So let's go ahead, just take our, of course, 1,000,001 screenshots of everything this game has to offer. There's a new party leader. Because this was a 1 week group. We literally formed this group like 2 weeks ago. And we had a lot of goals in mind. So I got rank 2, which is amazing. I'm not even like upset about rank 1 or whatever. We finally for the first and only time ever, made it to top 5. And this is super, super, super awesome. So we got second in the Union, which is, again, amazing. The Union ranking is first, so I get to keep that. I get to keep that. Super exciting stuff. And then when we look at the group, again, this was a 1-week group. We just came in, formed this group together. First place party rank. What a crazy achievement to get in Vulpes. So we got second place in the solo ranking, and then we got first place in the party ranking, which is, again, really, really cool to see that there. Now, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at our profile just to make sure that it's there. I'm really hoping it's there. I'd be pretty scared if it wasn't. Woo, there it is. That crown, that weekly solo ranking crown, tops ×1, and 1 is all I need. I am super, super, super grateful for that one and only crown. And then actually, one other really cool thing that that you get to keep when you rank high is actually your ranking log changes too. So my best solo ranking, I believe previously to now, was 22. And then my best party ranking was 18. Now, right before the game closes, we get a best solo ranking of number 2 and a best party ranking of number 1. So something really cool that I get to keep after the game closes, and I am super, super, super grateful for being able to be here, have this moment, and be able to get, again, wait, let's take a look at it again, that little crown that says tops ×1. So, before we end this video, I do want to give out some thanks for sure. So I want to thank everyone in Event Horizon who helped make this happen. So Event Horizon is the name of the group that we made, and for those who have been playing Kingdom Hearts long enough, you know that Event Horizon is the name of the limit break for Roxas and Xion in 358 over 2 days, and it's got a super cool meaning behind it. I definitely look into it, but we're not talking about the zombie movie. We are talking about the limit break for Roxas and Xion. So we named the group Event Horizon, and here are, I'm only missing, I believe, 2 members, but definitely want to update this. I'll put it in the description below once I can get those other names and the other ID numbers, but these are the members of Event Horizon who made this dream come true, and I want to thank in each and every one of these people. I threw the IDs on there just so that they could definitely receive the recognition that they deserve for making this group awesome. Again, if it's not just the crown, just the first place party ranking in Vulpes, which in and of itself is absolutely amazing. So we actually had some other goals as a group. So one of those was for Kiowa, who's the party leader, to be the party leader of a first place ranking group. So we were able to achieve that this week. Another goal that we had was for one of our members, Leo, to actually get first place in Vulpes. So as you saw from the parade and from the ranking rewards that I just got, both of those goals were accomplished, and we were able to do some really other cool things, like 2 other people got their first ever crown. So it was a really great week. Lots of communication on Discord, lots of music being played, lots of memes being shared, and it was a really fun time. And I'm really glad before the game ended, I was actually able to participate in a raid group that was like really serious. You know, we coordinated the Lux boost, we coordinated when to spawn the raid bosses. This was the first time I've ever done that. Like, raiding till now was just theory crafting for me, but finally I was able to see it in action, participate in it, and I gotta tell y'all, it is super, super, super exhausting. So thank you to everyone in Event Horizon who participated in this, and I really hope that everyone is happy to have that first place team ranking in everyone's records now, and they get to keep that even after the game closes. I want to thank the other groups, other guilds, the other parties in Vulpes, because I heard some people were taking it easy, and I really did appreciate that. And then there was definitely another group, Gather Guilty Cross, who was definitely making it a competition, and that was actually super fun. Again, I've never participated in like an intensively raiding party, so to just see those numbers change between like Event Horizon, Gather Guilty, like switching on and off. Gather Guilty was literally number 1 the whole week. Like, we only caught up literally on the last day. So it was a competition. It was super fun, and again, I've never been able to experience that before. So I want to thank Gather Guilty, because that was a fun experience, just that race for Lux. And goodness, thank you for making it a more fun week, a funner week. More fun. I'm not really sure what the right word is. It's kind of late where I'm at right now. But thank you for making the week much better for my experience trying to build some experience as a raider, which I never had before. And then I want to thank one specific member of that group, Merlin, who got 3rd place in Vulpes. That was a crazy race. Again, the competition kept us going. It kept me pushing forward. I was just like, I gotta keep up, just gotta keep up. Like, this is what raiding is. We know what we're walking into. So Merlin specifically, thank you for making it a competition, because that was super fun and it definitely added to my experience. So for a 1-week experience, I am super glad. I'm super thankful of everyone who kind of played a part into it, and really grateful to have the experience for my first ever crown, which will never ever happen again. Because really, I want to give a shout out to everyone who's ever done intensive raiding. Whether you're in Vulpes or Anguis or Leos, like, intensive raiding was one of the most stressful things I have ever done in my life. Waking up for every single raid hour, making sure the coordination was there between the party members, like being really on top of story questing. It was so incredibly difficult and tolling. So for everyone who's ever done intensive raidings, definitely hats off to you. For everyone who's able to get those tops crowns, like, that is some serious effort. I got mine as the game is closing. I couldn't even imagine how difficult it would actually be during an actual raid week where there were rewards involved, like titles or certain, like, costumes, things like that. So shout out to everyone who's ever done intensive raiding, because while I'm super grateful for the experience, I gotta tell y'all, I never ever would want to do it again. I am so tired. So shout out to everyone who's been an intensive raider. And one last time before I close this video, thank you so much to everyone, especially the members of Event Horizon who made this come true. Again, those names are on the screen, and hopefully this video will stay up so that way if you ever want to look back and say, yes, that was me, thank you so much. It was a super fun week between the Discord, between the raiding, talking, just kind of hanging out with each other. I really appreciate the experience, and I hope that everyone got something out of it. So at the very least, I hope everyone enjoys the #1 party being in their record forever. But again, thank you all so much for this, because it is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience, especially with that game, the game ending soon. This is my raid setup for anyone who was curious. So I use Diamond Dust, and honestly, Mom Xion, what a crazy raid medal. What an amazing raid medal. Apparently only beaten out by Joe and Mr. Mittens. But that's a different story for a different day. So again, thank you to everyone. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate being able to get this bucket list item off of the list right before the game ends. So thank you so much, everyone. But with that being said, that is the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave them down in the comments below, and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. If you'd like to join my Discord, kind of share some of your final last polls, or just talk about the game, or kind of see what the future is for this channel, go ahead, hop in. It's right below the screen. Just type that into your URL and you should be good to go. But that's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, until next time, take it easy.